They score out there for Dirt Draft Group number 1. Dirt Draft Hot Laps Group number 1. Group number 2 set to push out onto the racetrack. Another young gun coming out of California, out of Ferndale, California. Should be coming out in this group. He'll be behind the wheel of the Abacus Racing number 58 with us here tonight. Daniel Whitley, always fun to watch. Has been very impressive. We got to see him last year out the Oval Nationals and joined us for some of the midget races there for the midget swing through the state. But good to have him out here with us. Oliver Akerd comes all the way from Fort Myers, Florida, behind the wheel of the number 41. Akerd raced with us down at Bubba Raceway Park in the past. We've also seen him at Port City. I believe he's raced down there with the United States Auto Club, but also has made visits, occasional visits up here to Indiana and also Pennsylvania to run with the United States Auto Club. So good to have Oliver up here with us. 67K, Buddy Kofoid, two-time and defending national champ, not running for a national championship this year, but is here with us for this Indiana Midget Week. For some reason, will not take the puppy to Victory Lane. So that's something you're going to have to discuss with him because it's a cute puppy. 19T of Easton Ashbrook joins us for the first time. This will be his midget debut. Has not raced a midget before with the United States Auto Club or in general, to my knowledge. He's run sprint cars, micros, minis. But Easton behind the wheel of the 19T. Justin Grant behind the wheel of the number 2, the Ione, California runner. Your defending sprint car national champ, Jesse Love out of Menlo Park, California in 84. And then Tanner Thorson making a trip up here tonight to Minden, Nevada. Racer behind the wheel of the number 88 comes out here. And Thorson's car, if you get a chance to check it out, usually has some trick pieces on there from Smith Titanium. So you can see if they're developing anything new from Smith Tie. We're getting set to push off here for group number 2. Again, Bryant Wiedemann so far the quickest in Dirt Draft Hot Laps at 12.430. Honest Day Broofing will be coming up after our 4 groups of Hot Laps. We'll go directly into qualifying here tonight. It's group number 2 firing off. I wasn't even paying attention to that, Spridge. Brady Bacon set the track record back in 2021. It was a 12.869 was the track record by Brady Bacon. And right now, a 12.869, we have got, hang on. Well, actually, we have 7 drivers underneath the track record. So I think we're looking at a new track record here tonight, which is pretty cool if you think about it, because this year in 2023, they are running the SP3 right rear tire. That's the hard right rear tire, so that's the only tire allowed. And they have to run the same tire all night. So you see them come out and qualify. When they leave, they go across the scales. They spray the tire. They put a special mark on the tire to identify it, and that's the tire that they must run for the heat races and the feature event tonight. So you have to stick with the same tire all night long. Can't keep bolting new tires on there. But so far, all 7 cars underneath the previous track record. Let's fire off Dirt Draft Hot Lap group number 2 here in just a moment. Tom will get them wound up and cut loose. There's the green light coming on. Away we go. Those of you tuned in watching on FloRacing, we appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to take advantage of your subscription. Check out Dirt. It's the new documentary series came out. I think episode number 4. Be available for you on the Flo Sports app tomorrow. Be on Fox Sports 1 tonight. Lots of other cool shows up there as well. You saw the one. Hopefully you saw the one. About the Bentonhouses. Kind of watching around here. Jesse Love was getting with the giddy up there and taking a look at the number 19 car slinging around east of Ashbrook. Again, making his debut at the NOS Energy Drink National Midget Series, or in a midget in general, as Jesse Love goes to top of the field at 12.366. So Jesse Love and Justin Grant both quicker than Bryant Wiedemann. As Jesse Love goes to 12.366, Justin Grant went to 12.381. Difference of 15 thousandths of a second between those top two. Wiedemann bumped down to third quick, Avedisian fourth quick, and then Gavin Miller now rounding out the top five. Bring out group number 3 onto the racing surface. Joining us in the third group should be Taylor Reimer behind the wheel of the 25K car, Logan Seavey in the 57, the 99K of Robert Carson, who had some issues firing off earlier on, but hopefully got that thing fired up and things figured out. Cannon McIntosh in the 08. If you got here earlier, you saw an engine change taking place for the 08. That was not an engine change because of failure. That was a scheduled maintenance engine change. So these engines have to go back and be rebuilt every so often. And that was scheduled. That schedule happened today, so they swapped engines in the 08 for Cannon McIntosh here today. But again, that was just scheduled maintenance, if you will. Hayden Reinbold's coming out, the 19AZ, the 25, last night's feature event winner and back-to-back feature event winner, and current national points leader with the NOS Energy Drink National Midget Series. Jacob Denny behind the wheel, the 25. Chance Crum, the 26, will be joining us out here in group number 3. Chance, talking to him and his crew down in the pit area earlier on today, said that they've had some struggles with the car. The car has just not been up to speed what they were looking for, and they said, you know what? We're close to the shop. They went back. They dropped that one off. They picked up another one, so they are off to a different car here tonight. One has been tried and tested, so Chance Crum, the 26, might be one for your dirt draft. You never know. It's up to you. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Still packing around the cushion with the Terrogator. Coolest Terrogator on planet Earth is in South Dakota at, what's the name of the racetrack up in South Dakota? Oh, it used to be an old horse track. Oh, Nate, help me out. I know you're tuned in watching. Send me a message. Why am I drawing a blank on that? Anyhow, they have a Terrogator up there. It looks like something out of Mad Max. I can't even begin to describe it. It's got big stacks on it and everything else. It's really cool looking. Park Jefferson International Speedway. So if you ever get a chance, type in Park Jefferson International Speedway Terrogator. I guess that's what it is. Wheel Packer. You can look for Wheel Packer and see if it comes up and check that thing out. It is cool. So we get set to push off group number 3 of 4. The NOS Energy Drink National Midget Series. Deceptively quick, Logan Seavey fires off the 57 car on the back straightaway, picked up the Chili Bowl championship this year, and actually we have the last 2 Chili Bowl winners with us. Logan Seavey out here in the 57, won in 2023. Last year's winner, Tanner Thorson, also racing with us tonight. But Seavey kicking off the year strong, as he ended the year strong with an Eastern Storm championship. We're headed to the Eastern Storm. He loves the PA tracks, so you're going to keep him in mind. We head back to the Keystone State. Former Silver Crown Rookie of the Year, Western World Champ, Sprint Car Hall of Fame, non-wing wild card. He was voted one time. Just behind him, the 99X car making his way down the back straightaway. I'm sorry, my apologies. 99K car, rather, Robert Carson. Concord, California runner. I love the look of that race car, that baby blue race car. Just a little something different for you out on the racetrack. He and the family relocating to the Midwest. Former BCRA champ behind the wheel of the 99K. It's his family business. They build bird cages, and when I say that, if you're not into racing, you're thinking, well, they built what, like for Tweety Bird? No, it's bird cages for rear axles. Maybe some Tweety Bird cages too. I don't know what they do in their off time. So here we go. I'm going to throttle up group number 3. Quickest in Dirt Draft Hot Laps, 12.366. Jesse Love, man to beat. Boy, watching Jacob Denny there on the screen. Got him on the big screen on the back straightaway for those of you out here in the stands. That thing looks very good getting around this joint. So see how it all plays out for us. So far, Jesse Love still up top. Jacob Denny's third quick, though, at 12.415. That's only 49 thousandths of a second off the top spot. So again, a very tight field coming out here for Nostalgia Drink National Midget Series. Checkered flag coming out on group number 3. So Logan Seavey's going to be quickest out of this group. He gets third quick with a 12.382, 12.382. Jacob Denny's fourth quick. Jesse Love and Justin Grant still up top. What's interesting about that is Jesse Love goes to 12.366. Justin Grant was 15 thousandths of a second slower. Logan Seavey was just 16 thousandths of a second slower, and Jacob Denny was 49 thousandths of a second slower. Staggering. Previous track record of 12.869. Now, you can't set a track record outside of qualifying, so we can't do it in Dirt Draft Hot Laps. But just to bring you abreast of the situation, we have 17 cars underneath the previous track record. So it's going to be an interesting qualifying time tonight. Group number 4 set to roll out onto the racetrack. In the fourth group coming out should be Kevin Thomas Jr., KTJ out of Coleman, Alabama. He'll be in a 23 car. Chase McDermott, the number 40 car, rolling out here as well. And again, taking a look at our national point standings. McDermott currently tied for 5th with Jake Andreotti. Kyle Cummins picking up a solid finish last night with the Midget. He'll only be racing last night and tonight in Indiana Midget Week as he's going to put his focus on the Ames National Sprint Cars and running for a season championship there. But the 3G car coming out in this group came away with the podium finish last night. Brian Stanfield out of Bakersfield, California is in the 75 AU. We'll see Shelby Hinton coming out in the number 4 car, the 7X of T-Mez, Thomas Mesereau, and Rylan Gray in the 06. Mesereau's issue last night, if you saw it, they had issues getting that car running at the beginning of the night, and it was a bad plug. Just a little plug, a little electrical plug. Looked like it cost maybe 25 cents. Welcome to racing, right? It's getting set to roll out group number 4. Yeah, you can see yourselves on the big screen there on the back stretch. It's like being at a basketball game, right? That's a cool camo hat you got on there. So set to push off our 4th group. And again, 12.366, the number to beat in Dirt Draft Hot Laps. We get this group around here cleared off, and it'll be Honest Abe Roofing qualifying time for the Nostalgia Drink National Midget Series. Rylan Gray out here, 06 car, ran very well with us with the Amsoil USAC National Sprint Car Series. So interesting to see how he runs out here with the Midget. Very comfortable getting around Circle City Raceway. You see him pushing off. There's no numbers on the tail tank of the 06 car, but that is him in the black and gray car down in turn number 1 and 2. Brian Stanfield behind the wheel of 75 AU up on the big screen there on the back shooter. You're watching him there on FloRacing as well. Stanfield coming out of Bakersfield, California. We'll be at Bakersfield, California for the November Classic in November to kind of kick off that midget swing out west. Again, if you're looking for a complete schedule, USACRacing.com. You can also go to FloRacing and find a schedule intermixed with all the other plethora of races that we broadcast. We've got a lot of content up on FloRacing. Let's take full advantage of your subscription. Watch all the cool stuff up there. Chase McDermott, the number 40 car, down into turn number 1 and 2. Like the open cockpit on the side of it there. You can see him working the wheel. Getting ready to cut him loose. This is your fourth and final group for Dirt Draft Hot Laps. Lights going down around the racetrack. Green flag coming out. We'll get them wound up. Cut loose. Kevin Thomas Jr. making a big arc down off the banking there to get that thing up to speed quickly for the number 23. Well, Kevin Thomas Jr., number 23, quickest out of this session. Able to crack the top 10. Actually goes 6 quick overall for KTJ with a 12.432. Just 66 thousandths of a second off the top spot, but KTJ quickest in the 23 for group number 4. Make his way around there, so Jesse Love will end up being the quickest in Dirt Draft Hot Laps at 12.366. Justin Grant, Logan Seavey, Jacob Denny, and Bryant Weedham in your top 5. We'll put that into the books. We'll wipe the slate clean and get set to go. It'll be our Honest Abe Roofing qualifying coming out next.
Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer, will present the Fast Qualifying Award for all 3 USAC National Divisions throughout the 2023 season. Honest Abe has been installing, repairing, and maintaining residential roofs since 2005, and they want to give you a perfect roof to protect your home and keep you comfortable. Honest Abe provides the fastest service in the roofing industry, just like they're supporting the fastest driver in qualification. Visit honestaberoofing.com today to schedule your free roof inspection.
So getting set to go here, Honest Abe Roofing qualifying, getting ready to roll out onto the racetrack. First one coming out should be the Bullet by Spike Speedway Toyota powered 97 of Gavin Miller, the Allentown, Pennsylvania runner. Keith Coons, Kerbag Jane, Ibach, Mobile One, all sponsors of the former Sooner 600 Speed Week stock non-wing micro champ. That was a mouthful to say. It's actually a 6-time quarter midget champ as well, national quarter midget champ back in the day, which is where he got his start in racing, but is very good in the micros. Good to have him out here with us in the midgets. So we get set to go. It'll be 2 laps around. They'll take the green. Second time by. So green flag, second time by. 2 laps. Your best lap's the one that counts. Lines you up for heat race action. 3 heat races tonight. Top 6 fastest cars in each heat race inverted. Then we'll take the top 5 into tonight's feature event from each of the heat races. 6 fastest cars that transfer out of the heats will be inverted on the first 3 rows of tonight's A main event. And then your heat race winners right behind if they're not one of the 6 fastest cars. And then everybody else lined up based on their qualifying time. So qualifying very important for United States Auto Club drivers. Jason's scraping some stripes in the wall back there to give them a visual reference getting into the corners. Give him a big round of applause. He made that look easy. That's not easy. It's not as easy as he made it look. He must have grew up somewhere where they shovel a lot of snow. Off and running. Gavin Miller, first one coming out. Take it around here, pick up the green flag the next time by. Track record, a 12.869. Now we can break a track record. Brady Bacon set it back in 2021. This green flag is out on the clock for Gavin Miller. Keystone Stater down the back straightaway for the number 97, down into turn number 3 and 4. Going to work that line, bring it on to the front chute. It's going to be a quick time. We know that coming around. He's Erie car qualified, 12.662, and a new track record. Just that quick, folks. So 12.662, the number to beat here. We'll see if he's able to improve on his time for the number 97. Second effort coming across the Eibach. Hot Rod is quicker. Goes a 12.550, 12.550 for Gavin Miller. So quick qualifier and a new track record. We'll see if he can hang on to it as here comes Flying Ryan Timms. Timms, the racer out of Wheatland, Oklahoma. Keith Coons, Kermack, Janie, JBL Toyota TRD, number 67 car. Works it across, take the green flag, and go on the clock. Hustles it right up to the rim, down turner 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Boy, he is working the wheel big time in the cockpit of the number 67 car. Is going to hoist up the front end, bring it across, lap number 1. Quick time, 12.510, 12.510, and a new track record. Out of turn number 4, not as quick the second lap, at 12.594, so 12.510. 12.510, number to beat. Here comes the 19A, Emerson Axum. Take the green flag and put the Petrie Hayward Motorsports Capital Industries IPC number 19A on the clock. Franklin, Indiana is where he calls home. Spike Chassis, Speedway Toyota underneath the hood for the former, or last year's I should say, Sprint Car National Rookie of the Year. Lap number 1 is going to be third quick, 12.631, 12.631. He's underneath the old track record for the record. Here comes lap number 2 for Emerson Axum. Shortens up, coming out, grabs a little gravity onto the front chute. He'll go second quick at 12.522, 12.522 into the number 2 spot for Emerson. His next qualifier down into the corner. Keep your eye on the 71 of Jade Avanissian out Clovis, California. Keith Coons, Herberg, and Janie, Mobile One, TRD, JBO Audio. Sponsors on the 71 car. Coming around, take the green flag, and she's going to ride a wheelie down the front chute. That thing is hooked up. Big bounce down into turn number 1 and 2. Heard it when it came off the ground, hit the rev limiter. She's got that thing to the 10 in there. She has her foot to the floor. Lap number 1 for Jay. Quick time, 12.425, 12.425. Yeah, that's right. A new track record. She'll come around, try to improve on that time. She is getting with the giddy up. Out of turn number 4, second effort. Well, not as good. 12.487, so 12.425. She's got the number 1 spot and a new track record for now. Here comes the number 81 car. Racer. Hailing from Colby, Kansas, CB Industries, Nutrient Ag Solutions, NOS Energy Drink, PristineAuction.com, KNC Drywall sponsors for Bryant Wiedemann. As Wiedemann, smooth as fast. We'll see. He's got the big bounce down into the corner as well. She's a little grippy getting into turn number 1. Coming around for lap number 1, shortened up down into 3. That's a nice smooth line. Turn number 3 and 4. First lap is going to be 5th quick on the field at 12.784, 12.784. Lap number 1 for Wiedemann. See if he can get a little bit more out of that hot rods. He'll try it. Sweeps onto the front chute. Checkered flag coming out. Big wheelie there for him as well. He is quicker. He just stays 5th quick, though, at 12.672, 12.672. 5 cars been on track so far, all 5 of them within 0.2 of a second. So here comes the number 25M. That is Jake Andriotti out of Castro Valley, California. Tom Malloy, Trench Shoring, Rodella Specialty Fabrication, number 25M. Andriotti. Down in turn number 1 and 2 and onto the back chute, officially on the clock for Jake. So you see him kind of hunkered down into the seat of the 25M car, bringing the heat onto the front straightaway. First lap is going to be 6th quick on the field at 12.721, 12.721, lap number 1. Just about 0.3 of a second off the top spot. Boy, he hucked her down into 3 pretty hard. Looked like he was going to bike up on him. He's quicker, goes fifth quick, a 12.581, 12.581 second lap, so into the number 5 spot for Andreotti. Currently second in the national point standings for this driver out of Locust Grove, Oklahoma. And Reinbold Underwood Motorsports, AME Electrical, Mississippi Valley Transportation, number 19 of Dayson Pursley. Dayson taking a green flag, going on the clock. He too working a wheel behind the 19 car down into turn number 3, catches the cushion. That's going to yank him around a little bit and scrub some speed. 7th quick on lap number 1 at 12.900, 12.900. Jumped the cushion down to turn number 1 and 2 as well. He's just going to go with it. So we'll see what happens here on this second trip coming around. Might be better. Yeah, it is better. He goes 6th quick at 12.664, 12.664 second lap. So good improvement for him. He goes 6th quick for Dayson Pursley's. Hang on. Wild and Woolly Whitley. This is Daniel Whitley out of Ferndale, California, coming around here to take the green flag at the Abacus Racing, Spirit of Speedway, Indy Custom Zone, CGCPA's number 58. Spirit of Speedway, very interesting story. A group that is big into IndyCar. You can find out more about them online. Brings it across. Lap number 1 is going to be 6th quick on the field at 12.605, 12.605. Lap number 1 for Whitley. So he's out over the cushion. A lot of hopping taking place there for the old 58 car, and that's going to slow him down. Well, it doesn't. He actually picks up the pace, but stays 6th quick at 12.586. How he pulled that off, I have no idea. So we'll see what's in store for us here for the defending or national champ, back-to-back championships, as a matter of fact, for Pen Grove, California runner Michael Kofoid in the 67K. People call him Buddy. Keith Coons, Kurt Bagagini, and Toyota TRD Mobile One sponsored 67K car. Works it down the back chute. Powers into turn number 3, trying to catch that rim. He catches it very well. Lap number 1 for Kofoid. It's going to be 4th quick on the field at 12.547, 12.547. Lap number 1 for Buddy. Second effort. Kofoid, no. Missed it coming out turn number 4. He's going to go 12.748, so a 12.547 first lap. Best lap, he is 4th quick with a 67K. He's now a racer coming all the way from Fort Myers, Florida. I kid you not. The RV Doctor, Beard Heating and Cooling, Literal Racing Products, number 41 is Oliver Akerd. Oliver, the spike chassis, Stanton SR11. Underneath the hood, takes the green flag. Oh no. Boy, that thing shut down big time down into turn number 1. So he's going to stop it. We'll see if he's able to refire. If he can refire, he should probably roll through the infield and get a run at it on the second lap. He is officially on the clock for Akerd to. So we'll see what happens. It looked like he locked her into gear. You get bouncing around in the cockpit there, it'd be real easy to hit the kill switch. Looks like that is not the case, however. 41 going to be headed back into the pit area. So tough break for Oliver in the 41. He was the 10th car to take time. Our 9 cars so far are separated by .247. Just a little over 0.2 of a second. Less than a blink of an eye between the 9 cars that have been out on the racetrack thus far. Speaking on the racetrack, here comes our rookie runner out of Marion, Indiana. Mount Stout Motorsports, Rockwell Security, MPV Express 19T. This is Easton Ashbrook. Ashbrook again races sprint cars. And try out this midget thing. So he heads down into turn number 1 and 2. He's not afraid to gas it up. There's no doubt about it. For the first time in a midget. He's like, here we go. Cowboy up. First lap's going to be 10th quick on the field of 13.290, 13.290. First trip around there for Easton. So he goes down low into turn number 3, swings out, and it gets real bitey out in that neck of the woods. A little slower on that lap. So he'll stay 10th quick on the field of 13.290. Testing the waters. Here comes the shot at your top spot. Ione, California runner. The NOS Energy Drink and ViroFab Response Management Services number 2, the deuce of Justin Grant. Defending national sprint car champ. He wheel the number 2 car, and he's got a good line down on the inside. We'll see how he qualifies. Did pretty decent last night in qualifying. Officially takes the green flag. Line in turn number 3 and 4, different than what we've seen so far. He's bearing on that right rear tire, and across he goes. Second quick at 12.508. 12.508. Needs about 83,000 of a second to get the top spot. And he's got her on to chip down into turn number 3. Second effort for JG. Quicker, but still second quick. A 12.505. 12.505. Jade Avedissian still up top. A 12.425. Still the number. It's now the 84, Jesse Love, Menlo Park, California runner. Receiving action with the Arca Menard Series on occasion. CB Industries, HomeSmiles.com, PristineAuction.com, KNC Drywall. Number 84, taking a green flag. Speaking of which, the ARCA race from out of Portland Internationals are Race of the Week. Sweet Manufacturing Race of the Week on FloRacing. Might want to check it out. So here comes the 84, Jesse Love out. Round number 1's going to be, well, 11th quick on the field of 12.786. 12.786. Nice carve down at turn number 1 and 2. And the HomeSmiles.com 84 car. Good lap right there as well. That's going to be a much better lap for him. It is. He goes 9th quick with the 12.602. 12.602 for Jesse Love. It's now the 88s of Tanner Thorson. T-Thor, as I called him last night. I don't think he likes that. Minden, Nevada is where he calls home. Tanner Thorson Racing, James Hodge Auto Group, Smith Titanium sponsors on the 88 car. Former Chili Bowl champ behind the wheel. Heads into the fluff. 4 in the fluff. Down into turn number 1. That was a beautiful line. He's trying something different. Is it going to work? It looks like it might. Although he's going to have to dig hard down on the inside. Turn number 3 and 4. Lap number 1 for Thorson's 12th quick on the field at 12.765. He's off by 0.3 of a second on the top spot. He'll try it again down on the inside of turn number 3 and 4. Just keep bearing with it. For the 88 car, he's quicker, but stays 12th quick at 12.733. 12.733. 0.308 off the top spot. Is now the young lady out of Bixby, Oklahoma. And the Keith Coons, Kerbag, and Jane Yahoo Toyota TRD Mobile 1. 25K, that's Taylor Reimer. Up, out. Whipped around by the cushion down at turn number 3 and 4. She'll take the green flag, though. Now is when it counts. Also a wide entry into turn number 1. Diamonds it off and heads down the back chute. A little shorter exit. Coming out turn number 2, she'll ride the rim all the way around onto the front straightaway for the 25K and lap number 1. 13th quick on the field at 12.838. 12.838. Lap number 1, which is technically underneath the old track record. Second effort. Coming around for Reimer. Looks like a better lap for... Nope, it's not. 12.853. So 12.838. Her first lap is her best lap for the 25K car. She's 13th quick on the field as here comes the deceptively quick Logan Seavey out of Sutter, California. Indy Custom Stone, CG CPAs, Lake Parts Inc., Dozers, Nuts, and Bolts, sponsors on the Abacus Racing Ride. Green flag for him. He'll figure something out. Did not take that wide entry into turn number 1. He brings it through the corner. He's flat-footing it around there, too. And here, I think, just screaming into the number 7 spot. A 12.577. 12.577. Changed up the game plan on both ends of the racetrack. He'll try a little something different this time around. For the 57, not as quick. 12.703. 12.577. He's 7th quick on the field. Off the top spot by 0.152 for those of you sitting out here in the stands. As here comes Chance Crum. Snohomish, Washington runner. The Rudine Racing, Hager Realty Services, Race Rudine Foundation, number 26, two-time Clay Cup champ up at Deming Speedway in the Micros. Relocated out to Indianapolis. Now races with us on the regular. It's the Naughts Energy Drink National Midget Series. First lap coming around for the number 26 car is going to be 14th quick on the field, 12.804, 12.804. So far, 15 of our 17 cars we've had on the track are within less than half a second of each other. Second lap coming around better, goes 13th quick at 12.680, 12.680 for Chance Crum. So here comes your national points leader and two-time winner with the series this year. Thus far, as he just went back-to-back, picked up the win last night to kick off Indiana Midget Week. It's the Trent Shoring Rodella Specialty Fabrication number 25 of Jacob Denny. Denny out of Galloway, Ohio, former two-time USAC Midwest Thunder D2 Midget champ. A multitude of quarter midget championships. And also a bold line down into the corner. He looked good in Dirt Draft Hot Laps, lap number 1. Quick time, 12.391, 12.391 for Jacob Denny. Goes into P1 on the field with the old Ed Pink Toyota underneath the hood singing a merry tune. Second effort coming around for Jacob. Not as quick, a 12.505, 12.391. Top spot for Jacob Denny was quick time last night as well. Hayden Reinbold will now take a stab at it. Gilbert Arizona racer in the Reinbold Underwood Motorsports, AME Electrical, Mississippi Valley Transportation, number 19 AZ. Brings it out of the corner. Reinbold's picked up the pace this year as well, looking much more comfortable behind the wheel of the Midget. You see him riding the rim out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Sets himself up for the entrance down into turn number 3 and 4, and that line right there is smoother than chicken lips. Second effort, or first effort I should say, is going to be 17th quick on the field, 12.969. 12.969, lap number 1 for Reinbold. So he'll push a little harder down into the corner. Does it pay dividends for the 19 AZ? Yes, it does. He's quicker, but still 17th quick on the field at 12.932, still within half a second of the top spot, though. So now Kenna McIntosh did not have great luck last night. Came into the main event on a provisional and charged up through the field at a considerable rate. We'll see what he happens in store for us here tonight for the Bixby, Oklahoma runner. The Dave McDolby Motorsports, Gear Ranch, Toyota, Mobile One, DriveWFX.com, 08 car. It's McIntosh down the back chute. Got himself a quick time this year so far with the series. Lap number 1. McIntosh going to be 16th quick on the field, 12.747, 12.747. Lap number 1 for Kenna McIntosh. Just bounced that baby down into the corner. And charged in there with all 4 tires off the ground. A little slower that lap, 12.791. So 12.747, 16th quick for the 08. So now we'll see what the 99K car can do. Robert Carson brought the car out for the first time last night for this year. It's been a long time. Well, since last year, since he's been able to race the Midget, been busy with the family business. Locke Enterprises, Carson Seeger Racing, RPG, Karen and Howard Seeger, number 99K. Spike chassis, Esslinger power underneath the hood of Robert Carson. Again, a former BCRA champ out on the West Coast. Coming around here for lap number 1. Love the look of that race car. 20th quick on the field of 14.211, 14.211. First lap for Carson. Looks better in turn number 1 and 2 that time. Gets jacked sideways down into turn number 3 as he'll shorten up the racetrack. He's quicker. Stays 20th quick on the field, though, a 13.997, 13.997. It's now Kevin Thomas Jr. Off into turn number 1 and 2 he goes. That was a different line, getting down into the corner, testing the waters perhaps. Bounced Out Motorsports, traileralarms.com, trailer-alarms.com. That's KTJ, Kevin Thomas Jr. Low entry into turn number 1. You got to remember, he set a plethora of quick times in his career. We'll see if he's got one in him here tonight. 23 car gets across. Oh, second quick, a 12.412, 12.412. He might be on to something. Needs 21 thousandths of a second to get the top spot. Can he do it out of 4? Quick time, 12.385, 12.385. New track record again. And KTJ goes to the top of the totem pole. Chase McDermott now brings the heat. Springfield, Illinois racer to Mount Stout Motorsports, Rockwell Security MPV Express number 40 car, 3-time Badger Midget champ. 2 wins with the Extreme Midget Series this year thus far. Has been running very well in 2023. Had a good finish last night for the number 40 car. Brings it across here. And lap number 1 is going to be 18th quick on the field. A 12.817, 12.817. Lap number 1 for McDermott. We'll chase her right around the top side of the racetrack. Second effort coming across. Not as good. A 12.935, 12.817. So 18th quick for the number 40. He's off the top spot by 0.4 of a second. Unbelievable. Here comes the 3G. Podium finish for him last night for Princeton, Indiana racer. And Kyle Cummins in the 3G car. Oh, my goodness. That's all right. Here's the green flag. He's still got 2 laps. Glenn Stires Racing, Oshwegan Speedway, NREM, Elite Quick Car. All sponsors of the 3G car. He set a new track record down in Volusia with the sprint car to kick off the season. See if he's got one of him here tonight. Coming around, lap number 1 is going to be 21st quick on the field of 13.199, 13.199 for Kyle Cummins. Boy, he wants more out of that car. Had that baby pinned down into turn number 3 and just doesn't dare for him. Ran out of RPMs. He's still 21st quick on the field. No, it's quicker, though, at 12.999, 12.999. It's Brian Stanfield, Bakersfield, California racer. Now calls Brownsburg, Indiana home. Griffiths Motorsports, Indiana's finest record. West Evans Performance, number 75 AU. Runs both sprints and midgets. Former Chili Bowl Rookie of the Year back in 1999. One of only 14 drivers winning USAC sanctioned feature in 4 decades, maybe 5 decades. So he gets cross here, goes 22nd quick on the field. 13.033, 13.033 for Stanfield on lap number 1. So that's a nice little line, turn number 3 and 4. Way out smooth as well. Second effort, not as good though, 13.294. So 13.033, 22nd quick for the 75 AU. It's now the number 4 is Shelby Hinton out of Dubberly, Louisiana. Clatt Enterprises, Lucas Oil, Brown & Mill Racing Solutions, Willwood Brakes, number 4. Former now 600 national champ. Stomping his way to the green flag down into the corner. Hinton down the back straightaway. Catches a little something. Boy, that thing sounds fierce. Brings it across. Lap number 1 is going to be 23rd quick on the field of 13.084, 13.084. He lost time down in turn number 1 and 2. The second lap's probably not going to be as good. So we'll see what we have in store here for the number 4 car. Yeah, just tick slower, 13.289. So 13.084. He's 23rd quick for the number 4 car. It's now Timez rocking and rolling. San Jose, California runner in the RMS Racing, EnviroFab, Response Management Services, Engler Machine. That's an Engler Ford underneath the hood with a spike chassis and a 7X car. Hello. Back that baby down into turn number 1, hunkered back on his haunches, is trying to shoot down the back straightaway. Needs better in a 12.385. If he wants that top spot. Lap number 1 for the 7X car. Going to be 21st quick on the field of 12.995, 12.995. On lap number 1, second effort. Rolls at us out of turn number 4, brings it across. He's quicker, goes 19th quick on the field with the 12.825, 12.825. And I believe your final qualifier comes out onto the racetrack. Nope. We'll have another one here for 1 lap. 06 Ryland Gray out of Greenfield, Indiana. Gray Brothers, Gray Auto, Rish Innovations, Fadley Farms sponsors on the 06. Again, ran very well with us with the Amsoil USAC National Sprint Car Series when we visited here earlier this year. Working the wheel on the 06 out across. Turn number 2. So see what Ryland has in store. Ryland coming out of the corner. Going to be 26 quick on the field, 13.505, 13.505. I know with these sprint cars, it's a very young crew back there, and I like to see that. The young people coming into the sport, not just as drivers, but as crew and everything else that goes along with it. A little slower on the second lap, 13.548, 13.505, though. Puts him 26 quick on the field. Now, here comes the number 41. Just be 1 lap for Oliver Akerd. As you recall, he had shut down on his first qualifying attempt, so he will get just 1 lap here for the Team OMR RV Doctor Beard Heating and Cooling Literal Racing Products, number 41. Whatever was wrong that made it shut off, it is very much not wrong now because that thing sounds stellar. Getting down into turn number 1 and 2, she's howling. So he brings it around here for the first one. Digging for all he is worth in a 41 car, and he's going to be 26 quick on the field of 13.363, 13.363. How about this, though? Kevin Thomas Jr., the number 23 car, going to be tonight's Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier with a new track record at a 12.385, 12.385. Here's where I bring in the stats for you. 21 cars were all within half a second of each other, and out of those 21, the top 17 were all underneath. Nope, scratch that. Top 18. No. Really? It was. The top 20 cars were all underneath the previous track record. The top 20 cars in qualifying all broke the previous track record. What do you think about that? Give them all a big round of applause. She's a driver's track. I love it. KTJ should be making his way out here in just a moment. Then we'll go directly into our opening ceremonies. Look at that. There he is. He's so fast, he's already here. He's going to beat Christy down there. Could have gave her a ride. So with that, we'll send it down. Christy Bemis.
Thank you so much, Chet. Kevin Thomas Jr. excited to be here with the USAC NOS Energy Drink National Midgets. He picks up your Honest Abe Roofing Fast Qualifier Award.